everybody, and welcome to Geoguessr Strange Lands. I don't like that intro either. I'm off my game. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Geoguessr with the Strange Lands crew. We have Alzorath here.
Hello.
The Pastafarian.
Greetings.
And Talkus.
Rejoice.
I am Fixer, and how is everybody doing today?
Pretty good.
Splendid to be.
Let's get the inevitable over with. The weekly champion is, once again, user 90 with 23,631. I thought I had a chance this time, guys, but I got beat.
Yes.
You disappointed us.
I did.
You're a failure, Fixer.
I am. I'll never have another chance like that again. Oh well. We're gonna need
today.
Yeah, we're gonna need Mr. Bearded Bread or the Geoguessr or what was the other guy that the Steven UK guy? He has good scores usually. We need one of those guys to step up and dethrone 90 this week.
Oh yes.
All right. Anyways, time to crown a new champion, and the seed for today will be in the description below. Click on it. Play along, share your thoughts over in the Geoguessr subreddit. We'd like to see how you did, see if you guys can dethrone 90, and is everybody ready to continue?
I am ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa. Okay. We are jumping into the challenge just straight off the bat. I will never be the one to dethrone 90. Ooh, we're in a proper Google car. And we're seeing people just kind of chilling by the side of the road. Let's see what this sign says. Mais uma obra da Pretiferia Ponta Grossa. I have no idea what this is. And it's apparently cut off just a little bit. If we go ahead and back up, we should be able to see what it says. Oh, geez. Let's see. Pentagrossa. And it's blurring everything out. Let's see. Vende Assistant Technica. Let's see. Let's zoom in on that just a little bit. See what it says. Can we go over there? Yes, we can. I think. Zoom out so I can take a look. That doesn't look like anywhere that I would recognize right off the bat. I'm gonna go with possibly. Actually, I'm gonna go over here with Portugal. Don't know why. I'm gonna go with Portugal for now. We'll see if that's like completely wrong. Oh, that was a currency sign right there. 85,000 what? I don't know what the R thing stands for. Let's zoom up here. Casa. Klein Immoves. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna start this one off with like an ultimate fail. I don't know how to tell whenever it's gonna be Portugal versus Brazil, but I think it is Portugal. Just by looking at that. Let's go down here and see if we can find some other things. It's got very colorful paintwork on a lot of these things. Hey, VW Bug. If I could punch somebody right now, I would. Because Slug Bug! Yeah, we're down to 2 seconds left. I'm not going to find any other clues, so we're going to stick with Portugal and see what that is. 21 points. It was down in Brazil.
I was really struggling to determine whether this was Mexico or Spain.
Oh.
Hey, I messed up just like pasta.
I was pretty much convinced of Spain, and I kept on going down the street. I finally found like a larger main road, and I turned onto that, and there was a billboard on a storefront that had a .br domain name on it.
Lucky git.
I got lucky because I was totally going to go with Spain. So I guessed in Brazil, and I only got 1,115 points. So how'd you do, Al?
I got 21 points. I do have a question, though. What does the R and then a cash sign after it symbolize? Like, is that a Brazilian currency, or is that just some kind of notation
might
that's
be.
used?
I think Brazil has real.
Okay.
Might that be?
Because I saw that and I was like, I should know what this is, but I don't know for sure. I ended up guessing in Portugal, though. So, yeah.
Yes.
1,697.
So you got Brazil as well?
Yes.
Nice. All right, round 2. You guys ready? What?
I was in Spain too.
Yeah.
Oh, we skipped over
he
pasta.
He got 17
yes,
points.
You did.
I'm sorry, pasta.
Well, I've got 17 points. I guessed Spain because it looked totally Mediterranean, and I at first saw no seas with the little hook under it. So yeah.
Okay.
that's the problem with the C with the hook, is that even though it's used in Portuguese, it's still not super common. So it gets me a little nervous using that as a indicator. When you don't see it, it makes me nervous.
Yeah, I saw one near the end, but I couldn't change my vote.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go.
So Nighty's already won this one. Let's go back to this sign and see what it says. It'll probably give us a hint as to where we are. That's going to be Cyrillic. Yeah, it is. I think I caught a glimpse of it out of the corner of my eye as I was passing by it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop over here in Kazan. Actually, we're going to guess a little bit west of Kazan. We're going to go down here. Why? Because this doesn't look like it's very deeply populated. A little bit crappy on the camera footage here, Google. Usually you're a little bit better in the Eastern European ones than this. Let's see if we can find... City signs are not going to help us. Possibly... Oh, geez. That was a lot of lag there. Getting a whole bunch of issues with latency here. Going to be closing in on, hopefully, this truck pretty soon. Let's see, what do these signs say? Probably just telling us that there's a road up ahead or something. Not the sign I'm looking for. You are not the sign I am looking for. We have plenty of power lines and stuff like that, but no things real indicative of where we are. Let's see, a lot of, well, a truck. There's another one. Let's see, can't really read that sign right there. I'm not sure what the little, like, loop thing with the line through it is. I'm not sure, like, if that's regional or if that's just part of Cyrillic. I am not really well versed on it. A3C, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and guess a little bit further west. A bit more towards the Ukraine, Belarus, kind of stuff like that. We could actually guess down near Romania, but they don't use that as much in there. So I think we're gonna stick within Russia and kind of look towards Belarus and stuff like that, because it's more populated, so it's more likely to have this here. Okay, not too bad.
Fricker, I should have kept with Kazan.
Same here.
So I went with Kazan, and I was talking about how, you know, everybody's going to guess Kazan, and sometimes you just got to guess somewhere else just to get a better score. And I felt that there were a lot of trucks going down that road, and it worked for me for choosing the road coming out of St. Petersburg to Moscow. So I did that again, and I got 2462. How'd you do, Al?
I guessed a road between Moscow and Minsk, and got 2641 from pretty much the same reasons.
Go, Pasta.
I guess near Novosibirsk, for the same reasons as you. I didn't want to guess Kazan. I should have stayed with Minsk, though. This was my initial guess. 36 points.
And Thomas.
Since I won the first round, I felt that, like, I did want to guess Kazan, as that would be a less risky play, and therefore sort of move to secure my advantage or something. And I got 3,779 points.
Lovely.
Nice.
Indeed.
So it's funny, most of us, we avoided Kazan, and it all bit us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sometimes the safe way is the best way.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, not always.
Sometimes the Tom Thumb way is a little bit better.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hopefully someone gets that joke. If not, I feel very stupid. Safeway owns Tom Thumb. Da 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 da. Yeah, bad joke. I'm gonna guess Oregon. Don't ask me why. I'm just gonna guess Oregon. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna put this in Oregon. And then we're gonna go wandering around a little bit more. Don't ask me why. It's just a weird kind of hunch there. But I'm probably terribly, terribly wrong. Let's see. Really crappy camera footage does not really help the situation. We are going probably... Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to see Jack Squat. There's Neighborhood Watch. Kind of mediocre priced cars. Looked like an 80s car there. Oh, if we could see that sign, that would be like super useful. But I don't think we'll be able to. We can get a little closer and try. No, I can't tell anything from that. So let's go ahead and start skipping way ahead. See if we can jump to maybe a major road or something like that. Slightly better camera here. Gonna go ahead and go down this road, this direction, go down here to the right. And it's not looking quite as northwestern as I thought, so I'm gonna go ahead and go down, kind of down into southeastern United States. Main reason I'm saying that is because I'm not seeing much in the way of evergreens. So going down to the southeast tends to work a little bit better in terms of that. It's too hilly to be like the mid-states, so you might have Colorado or Wyoming, but you're not going to have like Nebraska or Kansas. You could have Missouri or Arkansas as well. This could be Oklahoma. Not entirely sure where else this would be. Maybe northern Texas, southern Texas, probably not. Northern Texas, maybe. It definitely looks like the U.S.
I got screwed again.
I'm glad I changed my guess on that one.
Right, so we get a blurry camera, which usually points to Australia or the U.S., and it definitely wasn't Australia. And I don't know, my original guess was Missouri. And I was going down the road, and I eventually came to some kind of real estate sign. And there was it's hard to see when it's blurry. You can't really count on signs too much. But there was like a shape of something on there. It could have been a state, and it looked a lot like New Hampshire. So I guessed New Hampshire and got 2686. How'd you do, Al?
I got 2828, but I was originally going to guess up in Oregon because a certain spot in there looked a lot like a place in Oregon that I know of. But yeah, I saw the sign that you saw. I didn't recognize it as New Hampshire or anything like that. It just looked like a picture with like a weird graphic coming out the side of it. But yeah, I ended up guessing kind of southeastern United States and got 2828.
Pasta.
I guessed in Tennessee and got 3,087 points.
Nice. Talkus.
I thought it had a Kentucky kind of feel. I got 3,835 points.
Well, we all did pretty decently, considering.
Yep.
All right. Round 4. Ready?
Indeed.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, farmland. Does not look like U.S. farmland. Let's go ahead and wander up this way a ways. A free roaming cow. I wish we had some language somewhere. That would be extremely helpful. I'm actually going to go with probably European. Just looking at it, it looks European. If we can find a language, it should tell us like more precisely where. Let's go ahead and guess like Northern European. A little bit further west. Or we could go for Italy and just have it be kind of like weirdly in the middle. We're going to go for Italy now and see if we can find a little bit of language somewhere. They are driving down the right-hand side of the road. So that is oddly like the US. Let's see. Oh, weird markings on the road. This is definitely not the US. Let's go over here and look for maybe some hints as to where we are. There's the passing sign. And they're driving on the right-hand side of the road, so it leads me to believe that it is like mainland Europe, possibly up in Scandinavia, possibly. I'm not sure. It's kind of one of those weird things. Oh, and there was a sign back there that I could use. Okay. Not what? What are you not? Not Slasada? That's not going to help me. And I need to... okay, we're going to have to use the arrows now because it's not letting me jump ahead. There we go. Don't know why it does that. If some of you can tell me why it bugs out like that every now and then, doesn't let me skip up the road, that'd be awesome to know. Let's actually go... I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to go into like southern Scandinavia. This is not Scandinavian though, so maybe we should stay down here? Go maybe like with the Czech Republic? Maybe? I'm not really sure. Oh, it's in Lithuania. Okay.
That was a tough one, man. So I was having a hard time determining whether it was just some regular farmland in America or even in Europe, man. I don't know. It was quite tough, but I did eventually come across. I don't even remember what I came across that made me think Germany, but I came across a recycle bin or something, and it was not English. and I thought maybe it was German, so I went with Germany and got 3005. What'd you do, Al?
I got 2,854, but I guessed in the Czech Republic just because I plopped it down in the middle of Europe. Thing that really kind of said European to me was both the farmland was definitely not American style. It's just something that you don't see in the US. There were a few little hints at that. But also the road markings. I almost guessed up by Denmark, but yeah.
Pasta.
I found a sign on one of the houses saying Vishny. I heard that somewhere but couldn't guess where, but it had to be somewhere in Eastern Europe. So I plugged mine down in Slovakia and got 3,043 points.
And Talkus.
I found a cottage named Justinovos. And I was like, what sort of language has the word Justinovos? That sounds Spanish or Portuguese. And this train does not look like Spain, but like it doesn't look like... the train sort of looks like Eastern Europe, but I didn't know what Eastern European language would have Justinovos as like a name or something. So I guessed Northern Spain and got 1006.
Nice.
I always forget that Lithuania is on Google Maps.
Yeah, but some of the houses looked like ex-Soviet Republic something houses, so...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought it looked like... I thought it looked like Indiana mated with Vulture, but there you go.
All right, we got one more round, I think. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm doing absolutely terrible on the score. If I don't break 10,000, I'm going to be extremely sad. Let's see. We got people walking down the side of the road, which is kind of common in a lot of places, unfortunately. This is not United States because this is not a U.S. markings on the road, I don't think. So chances are we're looking at Europe. Yeah, we're looking at Europe. Let's see. It's in Russian. What kind of place would have a lot of... let's go ahead and guess like South Russia. Maybe closer to the Ukraine. I'm not sure what that sign says. It starts with a K. It's not Kazan, I don't think. That'd be hilarious if it was Kazan. Let's see what that sign actually does say. Okay, K with a pi sign. Let's zoom in. I'm gonna like randomly stumble across it and have like 6,000 points. That'd be awesome, but I highly doubt it's going to happen. Let's see. K with the pi sign. That's how I'm referring and butchering your language. I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm gonna look near bodies of water, simply because that makes sense to me. Let's go ahead and wander up here. Not seeing it. We could look for some more hints. It looks like it's passing over a river here, and then we're going to be moving into a city, so it's going to be near a city. And we've got a shopping center here with a bunch of banners on there. Holy crap, I didn't know that was a thing. Keep on moving up here. Don't want to be moving our guess around too much because, let's go ahead and guess near... Let's guess south of Kazan. Yeah, we'll guess along the river there. Maybe Tambov. Looking for the K and the pi sign, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. So, that's probably not going to help us at all.
Oh, Russia. So, we start not too far from a bridge, and there's a name on that bridge, and that's a decent-sized river. So, at least I thought it was a decent-sized river, but, holy cow. I figured it was the river leading up to Kazan, so I wanted to go with a city that's got a pretty decent-sized bridge going over that river. So I guessed Saratov near the southern end of that, and I got 3327. How'd you do, Al?
I have no earthly idea. It's still loading. It's broken.
Oh.
Pasta, how'd you do?
I guessed Kazan because I saw the Cyrillic writing and got 3,627 points.
And Talkus.
The time limit exceeded before you made a guess.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh no!
I intended to guess Kazan, but yeah.
Is it up for you, Al?
No. No, it's not.
Oh, did we lose that? Oh.
It's gonna take me a minute to catch up.
All right, let's hop over to our summary and see how we did. I got 12,595. How'd you do, Pasta?
10,910.
And Talkus?
Well, I would have had 13,317, but instead I have 10,317.
Up, Al?
Nope. I'm working on it. It takes a minute. Because I have to close down all the browsers.
Oh.
And then I have to go through and re-guess everything.
All right. Well,
I'll go through and just random guess, and I'll pick the place I picked, and I'll tell you.
All right. So I think we all did fairly awful that time. I got bit by the which one was it?
Brazil?
No, I got the Brazil one. It was the Kazan ones that really bit me the most.
Oh, the first Kazan one. Or the first Russian one, which wasn't Kazan, but it was near Saratov. So if you had guessed Saratov, you would have had quite a lot of points with that.
Yeah, that's the problem with Russia, man. It's basically a crapshoot.
It's huge.
Well, yeah, but I mean, most of the guesses are in the same area.
And there's no real way to inform the guess either. Okay. Like, there was that one time I was like, I found a World Cup 2016 sign, but besides that, it could be anywhere.
Right.
Okay, I got 3,410 on the last one, which means I probably would have gotten about 11.6 or so on my final score.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe 11.2 or 12.2, something around there.
All right, so you or I won, and it doesn't really matter because the score is so awful.
Yeah.
Well, if Alzorath's thing failed, maybe we could pretend that my thing failed, and like I'd have guessed Kazan, then I would win. Yay!
Well, no, the difference is the game failed Alzorath. You just didn't put a guess down.
Okay. Thank you for your charity.
No problem.
I need to figure out what gets it caught on that little spinny wheel of doom there.
I don't know. Anyways, so let's see what Nighty does, and let's see if anybody can dethrone him this week. I think you guys are going to need a score of about 24,000 or higher in order to dethrone him, so good luck with that.
Especially with how much Eastern European and Russia we got going on here.
Right, so maybe one of our Swedish friends can take on Nighty this time. We'll see. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.